Friends, this is Michelle. Thank you for joining me today on my channel for this process video. Now, I am working with the April limited edition kit from my Creative Scrapbook, and it is full of the absolutely lovely Lavender Fields collection from Simple Stories. And so you can see I've kind of gotten a head start. I have my plan in my head. So the banners that I cut there out of a couple of the pattern papers are from a die that I have in my stash that I've never used. And I thought this would be a good time to try it with this picture of my pup, Delilah. And I'm realizing now I should this is her birthday month. Her birthday is April 14th, and I totally should have made this a birthday layout, but I'll have to do another one. And so I am using a white piece of foundation paper because I wanted to do a little bit of mixed media, and I am just using two of the colors that I had identified for this kit, which I think I should put away. I did put them away. I used dried marigold and wild honey, and I am just using the packaging technique. And when I do the packaging technique, it's nice to have, the plastic that you can slip your hand into. And so that's what I'm using there. I'm going to dry it off in between. And I did this a number of times to get that depth of color. Now for my splatters, I am using Villainous Potion from Tim Holtz, and this is a distress spritz. I love using distress spritz for splatters. It just has a little bit of a sheen to it. And so I'm looking at that, and the yellow, I'm going to proceed, but I think the yellow is maybe a little bit brighter than what I had in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and spread out my banners and see how it's looking. I'm going to go ahead and put my picture down, and I chose to do my picture there on the upper left so she would be looking into the layout. And so taking a look at some of the clusters I'm going to be using, I have that piece from the embellishments behind her photo, and I am also going to mat her photo with one of the black pattern papers. I'm going to use that flower cluster that I just took out off. That is also going to be my title, Just Be You. And so I want to add a little bit more depth. Like I was saying, the yellow felt a little harsh. And so I'm going to use that honeycomb stencil and add a little bit of powdered rose and tea dye, just to give it a little bit more pinky orange. And I do like that a lot better. I do have one more step I'm going to do just to knock that yellow back a little bit more. So we'll be coming to that here shortly. But you'll also see I didn't mention I do have those two paper strips down below that I tore to tie in the colors from the banners. And so here I am committing to that honeycomb. I'm going to add that in, and then I am going to add it down below as well, though it's going to be really not very visible down below because I do build an embellishment cluster there. But again, it just gives it more depth of color. And so sometimes if it feels like the mixed media is too much, then sometimes it's just too much of one color. You just need to add either a different shape or a different color to kind of knock it back into the background a little bit more. So there's that little cluster that says Just Be You. I just love that. And I'm going to use a similar flower cluster above her picture. I'm going to use a couple of tags down below as a base for another cluster. And now I'm taking a look to see which of the flowers I want to use. I do like that kind of dusty pink, and so I'm going to use that above and below her picture. And then I'm going to use the purple down in that cluster below. And this is pretty much what my layout is going to look like. I'm going to add um, some hearts. And right now I'm just kind of auditioning. I don't think those two hearts make it onto the final layout. I do keep the larger heart, but I'm just kind of auditioning things to see what might work. And so this is one of those layouts. Oh, I am going to use that Life is Sweet sentiment. This is one of those process videos where I show you a lot of the decision making, and then I'll come back with the um, layout adhered and do some final touches. So I wanted to take my honeycomb stenciling a little bit higher and lower so it would show from behind my clusters. And now I'm just going to take this stencil. Now this is from the kit, and it's a really easy stencil to use as far as you can't read any of the words. And so it just gives you a hint of script. And so I'm going to use that on all three of my cluster areas there. And that really helps knock back that yellow even farther into the background. So I'm going to use this liquid pearl in bisque to fill in my flowers because I did pull out the hard centers in that one cluster. And so I am so not good with the Nouveau drops and liquid pearls, and my hand is just not very steady. And so I do also add some pearls to those centers just so it doesn't look like a 3-year-old did it, basically. But at this point, I have everything adhered down, very similar to how I laid it out in the earlier part of the video. I add that sweet as honey phrase above her, and I add some honey and lavender sprigs, as well as some bees. And so here comes the bees now. And I really concentrate on trying to use the honey and bees in this layout, as I know some of the pictures that I have one other picture that I can use quite a few of the bees, but two other layouts are going to be a little bit more formal. And so I'm really trying to be strategic as far as what elements I use to go with my pictures that I have chosen. So I add in a few more flowers. And what else do I have going on here? Oh, here's where I add in a few of the lavender sprigs, just to add a little bit of length to those clusters. I love how that elongates them and makes them feel a little less blocky. And I am working in those bees as well as those lavender sprigs. Now, some of the sprigs I did cut from other embellishments. And so, yeah, you do what you have to do to get the look that you want. And so if you have to cut things and for cut little elements off, there are no rules. And so I do really like this saying. It is very Delilah, a little wild, a lot sweet. And so I'm just trying to figure out where I might want to put that. And I decide to put it right next to her cute little face there. So I am going to put it up on a little bit of foam and adhere that down. And let's see what else. I think I might place a few more bees and a heart or two. There is that heart. And I was going to use more hearts, but I did decide to save those for another layout. I wanted to make sure I did not run out of those. And so I am going to add a few gems. Now I thought about purple And then I decided just to go with a platinum color. I didn't want them, I wanted them to enhance, and I felt the purple was a little distracting. And so here I am getting those out. These are from my stash. They are from Pink Fresh Studio. So I am going to put it on the flowers, the leaves, and then just scatter a few through my clusters. And so I'm getting close to the end. Thank you so much for joining me for this layout. If you look in the description, you'll also see a link to the unboxing video, as well as all the information you need for my Creative Scrapbook. Check out their layout or their kits. They are gorgeous. And thank you so much for watching. I'd love it if you subscribed or hit notify me or hit like. All of those things help build my channel, and I appreciate your support as well as your comments. So thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, everyone.